Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a singles new love reading for my dearest Geminis. Gemini, we're going to take a look at who's coming towards you in love, and if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below. All right, let's get started. Let's see what clear messages, advice, and guidance come through for my Geminis. And who is this person? What are they about? What's this relationship going to be like? All right, so let's see. Your person is showing up as the Three of Pentacles, okay? Somebody quite compatible with you, and we see the World, so they might have fixed signs in their chart or as their sun sign, so Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, or Aquarius. Oh, they're viewing you as the Empress, Taurus and Libran energy. In the connection, we see the Five of Pentacles. Okay, but the Five of Pentacles is not always a bad thing. Now, maybe not so much in this deck, but in a lot of other decks, it's like my death do us part card, right? Through thick or thin. And we see the Ten of Wands coming through. So your person, I feel, is in the process of releasing something here that's been pretty heavy. Now, it could be a job that they hate, it could be a relationship, it could be a living situation. But there may be some sort of third-party interference here when you meet this person. Now, that could be on your end, Gemini, it could be on their end. And remember, third parties don't always have to be romantic rivals. I mean, it can be that they have a job that's just crushing them, you know what I mean? Or that doesn't doesn't allow them to come up for air, that type of energy. But I do see that you two are very compatible. You both really want the same things. And we see the Seven of Swords coming through, so that's Moon and Aquarius energy. So I feel like with the Seven of Swords, there may be some secrecy around this connection when you first start. Now, obviously, Gemini, it could be because there's some sort of overlap, with this person and someone else, or, there's some sort of overlap. But I'm actually reading for a lot of you, you meet this person when they're kind of in an in-between. So like leaving a connection, leaving a job, leaving a living situation. And this person is in the process of really cleaning up their side of the street, moving on from something that was draining them financially, emotionally, spiritually. Yeah, and they're in a process of healing. So you do meet this person when they're in that healing energy. I also think, Gemini, this person's going to bring you peace and calm despite that. Because when you two meet, it's going to be like a sigh of relief, like, okay, we can do this, or this is my person. Some of my gems, you might be a little bit hesitant, though, to emotionally invest because of what they're going through. And this is very similar to the Sag reading I just did, but and you did come out strong in that reading. So if you have Sag placements or you're dealing with a Sag, you might want to check that out. But with the Queen of Cups here, I do feel like this is going to be a very loving and very intuitive connection. Even if this person is a bit emotionally drained, from the get-go or when you two meet. All right, so we see differences. So I was seeing that with the World card. You're connecting with someone of another race, religion, or culture from your own. So they're different from you, a different background. All right. We see counselor energy. Some of you, this person may work as a counselor in some way, shape, or form, or they're in counseling. But this person is adept at mediating when the situation warrants. They easily guide people through difficult circumstances. So this person definitely is solid and shows up for other people. As I said, that solid, here we go. They're solid, they're strong, they're dependable, they're predictable, okay? And we see Aquarius energy, so they've got a highly developed intellect. They're the pioneer of ideas, engaging communicators, so you guys are gonna have a really strong intellectual connection. And with Daddy's Girl, this person may have a daughter in particular from another connection, or regardless of, if they're male or female or however they identify, this person has a close-knit relationship with their father, whether he's alive or he's crossed over. So with the World card, I do think there's something exotic about this person. I think that they're different from you. They follow your social media here, Gemini, so maybe they already do. They're taller than average, okay? So somebody quite tall. Again, these really specific messages and physical attributes are not going to resonate with all of you, but they will be confirmation for some. And there may be some other involvements here when you get together with this person, and we've kind of already discussed that. But we see Gemini, this person is going to be an awesome cook, and that may be their love language, you know, bringing you breakfast in bed or just, you know, cooking you a really nice meal. All right, so let's see. Anything else we need to know about this person? They spend their money quickly. So I feel this person is somebody that will take you to nice places or, you know, buy you nice gifts. Okay, they come from overseas, so we get double confirmation here, Gemini. And they may dye their hair. That can be covering up grays, that could be highlights, or they just like to switch it up. And we see their first, middle, or last name may begin with a vowel. I'm seeing the letter E came to me very quickly, but it could be any vowel. And music will be playing when they ask you out. So again, it may be that they're in person. You meet this person in person when they ask you out. And some of you might work with this person. That could also be a reason for some of the secrecy in the beginning of the connection, if it's frowned upon, if you two, you know, date and work at the same office, or maybe it's even against company policy. So this person is seeing you as the Empress, Gemini. So male or female, it doesn't matter. It's Venusian energy. And the Empress has got her SHIT together. You know, she's very attractive. She's, you know, she has everything anybody could want. She's done well for herself. She holds space for others. She's loving. She's compassionate. But I do feel, because this card wanted to come out in reverse, I do feel like there is that other involvement, or there's that third party that is present when you two meet. And like I said, not for all of you is it a romantic rival. It could be work. It could just be that this person is being, you know, crushed with other responsibilities. All right, so let's see what else we need to know. We have the Hierophant card, strong Taurus energy. So some of my gems, you could be a Taurus Gemini cusp. But for others of you, this person sees you as generous. They see you as grounded. They see you as somebody who's marriage material, or somebody they would like to be in a higher level of commitment with. Okay, and with the Six of Swords, you know, I feel like you are going to be very calming for this person's nervous system, Gemini. But I also feel like this person's a little bit worried that you're not going to want to move forward with them because of the circumstances, or, you know, the circumstances that you two meet. They might be worried that you aren't going to emotionally invest in this connection, or you're not ready for intimacy with them. Okay, but I do feel like this person sees you, Gemini, as somebody that, you know, everything they could have ever wanted, to be honest. It's very sweet energy coming through. So let's go ahead and see what else they really admire about you. Wow, they see you as a force to be reckoned with, Gemini. So releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for a new life. This person's just going to see like a new life, a new beginning here with you. They also see you as a shapeshifter. And this is one of my personal favorite cards in the archetype deck, because they see you as skilled at navigating through different levels of consciousness and ability to see the potential in everything. So I love that, because they see you as somebody that they can talk to about anything, you know, whether it's something really mundane or it's something esoteric, right? That they can come to you, they can bounce ideas off of you, and you can engage, and you're a critical thinker. This also, to me, is an indication that you can be with anybody. Like, this person doesn't have to worry about you and like social graces, or they don't have to worry about whether or not they have a group of friends that's a bit more motley or a bit alternative or a bit, you know, edgy or something like that. Like, you can deal. And then you can also, you know, sit down and talk to professionals and, you know, their parents, or, you know what I mean? Like, I love that energy. It's just like they don't have to worry about you in social situations. They don't have to worry about, you know, like, they know that you can roll with the punches. And it's like that chameleon-like energy that Geminis are known for, but like in the best possible way, you know, and very few signs can do it like you do, Gemini, right? And this is what they're going to really love about you. And at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Prince archetype. So there's definitely these romantic feelings. They see romantic charm and potential for power here with you. So I love this. This person, you're the real deal for them. All right, so we see the Five of Pentacles. Now, I'm hoping this is not going to be a disappointing connection. I actually feel it's anything but. I am going to read this as, she's looking in at this connection. And although she may have been or be disappointed, she's looking at this as the person that completes her. And I feel like this person is seeing you that way. And hopefully you'll be seeing them this way as well. Spirit saying, go slow, take time getting to know each other. This person may be a little bit low-key obsessed with you, Gemini. Of course, you're coming through in the Empress energy. Yeah, firm boundaries are needed now. But again, if there is some sort of overlap or you do work with this person and you have some hesitations, Gemini, put up strong boundaries. The right person isn't going to give up easily, number one, but the right person is going to respect those boundaries as well and understand why you have them in place. And maybe you do need to take your time to see how this person's life unfolds, the decisions that they make, excuse me, before you get emotionally invested. And you're in this beautiful energy where you've mastered your spiritual lessons. So you're not going to let just anybody into your life here. And this person knows that. So let's see, Gemini, what else do we need to know about this person or this connection? So it may start off as, as a tease. The energy is fun and lighthearted, but a bit uncertain. And Spirit's saying don't judge a book by its cover. But maybe some of you, you're worried that maybe they don't have the spiritual depth that you need in a partner. At least you may be worried about that in the beginning. But we see forgiveness. Allow healing waters to wash away the pain of the past here, Gemini. Spirit saying benefit of the doubt. Give this relationship, give this person a chance, because you have real feelings that are worth exploring. Oh, this is beautiful, Gemini. All right, let's see. Anything else we need to know? Anything else we need to know, dates or times here? Okay, so rapid movement. So it may come up on you quickly. We see May energy. Maybe you're a May Gemini. Maybe this person is a Gemini or a Taurus. But we actually do see that this is going to happen in the near future. So it might happen much more quickly. Even if you take time and you take your time getting to know this person, I feel once the decision is made, things are going to move along quite quickly with you too. All right, my lovely Geminis, I'm going to leave it here. Sending you love and light. Take care.